Okay, I thought putting a video together would be probably the best way to do this. I had over like 950 responses, like 500 comments or so. I tried a couple of times to respond to everybody on Facebook, but they ended up actually shutting me down a couple of times. So I thought a video would be probably the better way to do this. So what I want to do is I wanted to go through and I wanted to tell everybody how much I appreciate the comments, the responses that I got from my success over the weekend. And when I say my success, I mean my team's success. This is the trophy that I actually won for taking the overall 40 and over at the Pittsburgh Pro Masters 40 and over. And then I also got I think this is the medal for the 50 or the 40 and over. So I won the 50 and over and got third place in the 40 and over, competing against a couple of monsters in that class in the form of John Sylvie and Aaron Sparrenberg. I think that's his name. Some freaks. But this also marks, so this is where I'm going to start. I'm going to start with Brett Becker, my coach. Dude, I don't know if you realize this. Honestly, none of this is really sunk in because it's not, this is definitely not typical. Because in the 6 years that we've been working together, we've taken a Masters state title, a novice overall title, a national title, and then this year we actually took a pro title. So in 6 years that we've been working together, we've gone from me not even winning a novice show to winning a state show, winning a national show, and then winning a pro show. So if you're looking for a testimonial, I think that might be it. Again, this is not typical, not something that I was expecting to happen. Our stars aligned, dude. The relationship that we have, the friendship that the friendship that we've put together between the two of us is just, I hope it lasts. I know it will. I know it'll keep going well beyond just working together for just getting ready for shows and prepping. So, but anyway, I wanted to start with you, man. I wanted to start with Brett Becker. If you guys, and I hope he has room. If he does, I mean, that's great for you. But if he has room, guys, this is definitely the guy that you need to look up. You follow what he tells you. And you know what? If you've got a coach and you're paying for a coach, follow what they say anyway. To a T, absolutely precisely what they tell you. Otherwise, you're wasting money anyway. But Brett, you got to follow exactly, precisely what he tells you to do, and you will win. You will succeed. He's proven that with me from the first time that we worked together at the Missouri State back in 2016, 2018 when we won the North American 50 and over, and then this past weekend when I won the pro title. So I do have a piece of paper I'll grab real quick. So some other folks that I want to make sure that I mention individually. I want to go move into Clean Victory. So the guys at Clean Victory, that's my supplement sponsor. Jake and Rachel, who are going to be getting married next year. Congratulations to you guys. Jake, Rachel, you guys have been just phenomenal through all of this. I appreciate your support, appreciate the encouraging words, the kind comments and everything that you make, and obviously the support with the supplements. It took the PR, about a half a scoop of PR, because as low as my body fat was, and as jacked as I was anyway, I didn't need a whole lot. But 2 scoops of the Impulse, and guys, I'm telling you, the pump that I got and the vascularity that brought out was absolutely insane. Joe, Jake, I'm going to come visit you guys out in Colorado, I promise you. And Martin Fitzwater, I don't know if you'll ever see this video, but dude, we're all gonna train together. I've got to get a lift in with you guys. Can't wait to do that, but the Clean Victory team, much appreciation there. Mom and Dad, you guys always supported me. You supported me throughout all this. You went and saw my show in Tupelo. You guys, I don't even know how many hours you guys were up for that. Always appreciate your guys' support. Dee Dee, Roger, Adele, you guys always have such kind words and always supporting myself and my team, especially with Tiffany and Alex. Jim and Troy. You guys, I'm sure that everybody has seen the video out there of when Jim and Troy surprised me after my 50th birthday, or on my 50th birthday, coming out in Pittsburgh in 2018. Still brings tears to my eyes. You guys, I couldn't be doing any of this without you, and your families too. Your beautiful daughters, your kids, man, they're absolutely fantastic. John at Body Refinery, man, and speaking of Body Refinery, so the family there, if you guys are training, if you're in Columbia and you train anywhere else besides Body Refinery, stop. Come over to Body Refinery. That is the gym to be training at. It is a family. That is my family away from my family. Extremely supportive. Nobody ever has necessarily a negative word. And you know what? If John, if they have a negative word, John's gonna kick their ass out of the gym anyway. So there's never any negativity there. It's always positivity. Always very supportive of each other and driving that positivity through each other. Doug and Lauren Crocker. Oh my God. So these two folks married earlier this year. But man, you talk about a couple of rock stars. Love you guys. I appreciate all the support there. The family at S2, Jared and his crew. Thanks guys, man. It's always a pleasure coming in there. Typically it's Tiffany that goes in. She's my rock star, obviously. We'll get to that and we'll get to Alex later, but typically it's her that you're dealing with. But man, you guys are freaking awesome. It's always a pleasure to come in there and talk to you guys, just talk shop, and also again with the encouraging words and support that you guys give. Nate, Stephen Rowe, Adam Chesser, Zach and Zoe Ward, by the way. Now I like saying that. That's a couple that also train there. Always very supportive, and they got married recently. Congratulations, guys. Here's a couple of guys that I definitely want to make sure that I mention is Joe Dugan and Jason Meyer. Joe, dude, I just on a personal level, you've really touched my heart, man. Really appreciate every time that you contact me and we talk. I feel like I'm on a cloud. You always are extremely supportive, dude. I didn't even know you from Adam, and you came and met me in 2018. Have been a big follower, big supporter of mine ever since. And I'm blessed to have you as a friend. Jason Meyer. Jason made it out to, I'm not sure where you were living in 2018, but right now, currently he's living out in Vegas. He actually made the trip out there, even knowing, listen to this, they weren't allowing an audience. They didn't allow an audience. They didn't allow spectators in this year. It was all under a tent. And Jason still made the trip to Pittsburgh from Vegas to come and see me and hang out. We ended up eating breakfast and we hung out for a little bit. But dude, you're one of a kind, man. You're one of a kind friend. I really appreciate your friendship. And then again, the countless people, so appreciative of all the comments. Again, there were over 500 comments in congratulating me with the victory. It still hasn't sunk in, guys, but again, I'm so appreciative of everybody's support, everybody's encouragement and kind words and belief that this was going to happen, because it honestly was a lot of, I told you so, in the comments. But I try to be humble, try to never expect any of these things to actually happen and come to fruition. But I'm always hopeful, and you guys continue to keep that hope and drive alive. And obviously, again, my work family, my boss Rob Bennett, the staff members Duke and Gabe. I know I screw with you a lot, Brian. but I really appreciate your support. Soccer still sucks. I don't even know why it's a sport, but I love you, man. Daniel, Monica, Greg, Frick, man, I appreciate all you guys. Appreciate everything that you guys do for me, and especially this last week when I've been gone. I really appreciate your support there as well. And now it comes down, and I'm sure I'm going to forget somebody, so I apologize if I did. Again, I appreciate everybody's support, everybody's encouragement throughout all of this. But guys, it really comes down to now my son Alex, who I'm going to take the camera from. This is him. This is my buddy. This is my training partner. Such a stud and cameraman. If he's not running the camera, this lady right over here she's surrounded by doggies. That's my loving wife, Tiffany. And hey, by the way, that's all our food that's getting ready. And this is the beer that I'm drinking currently. It is a Stone. I don't even know, Buena Vesa. Anyway, yeah, we're celebrating Labor Day. Happy Labor Day, everybody. Very excited to be able to do that, and actually enjoy it and not have to worry about, thanks buddy, not have to worry about the diet now at this point, so we can actually enjoy that and listen to music, drink a few beers and enjoy the food. But Alex, if there's one thing that I can be thankful for through COVID is that it brought him, it got him to start working out. He asked me one day, I was out in the gym or out in the garage working out because the gyms had shut down. He asked if he could join me. Well, hell yeah, he could join me. So we started working out a little bit. My sucker for four paws, Tiffany, sucker for four paws on Instagram. She allowed me to purchase a bunch of equipment for the garage. Went over to see my buddy. And over at American Family Fitness in Pontoon Beach, and I was able to procure some workout equipment from him. Borrowed some equipment from Body Refinery. John Zhao was kind enough to be able to loan me some equipment there, and we were able to get by for the month and a half, 2 months. But it brought Alex out into the garage, working out with me, enjoying that, and now he's at Body Refinery, and the kid is getting thick. I'm excited about that. That's gonna be my protege. He's gonna be the next dude to step on stage at some point. He died.
Yeah,
he
sure.
doesn't look like he wants to do that. But anyway, yeah. Love you, Alex. Appreciate everything, and you appreciate your support. Appreciate you spotting me. Appreciate you putting up with my bad moods occasionally at the gym as well, man. I love you. And then there's my wife, who has been absolutely unbelievable through all of this. I know she thinks that, hey, I'm your cook. I clean up after you. Yeah, you do. But baby, I appreciate everything that you've done for me. I put a couple of posts out there, guys. Please read my posts. I don't want to get too sappy with this video, but she's everything to me. And when you talk about bodybuilding being an individual sport, sure it is. When you're up there on stage, when you're in the gym, it's when you're waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning to get on this stupid treadmill. It's very individual, but I'm telling you, I pray that you guys come across somebody and are blessed enough to have a significant other that is as supportive as my wife Tiffany is. She, without question, she's always there, always behind me, always backing me up. Yes, she does. She is the cook. She does clean up after me. She does make sure that I have everything ready to go, guys. She had labels when we took off, when we headed to Pittsburgh, and this is the second time she did this. She had every single meal. So I'm upset, very extremely obsessive compulsive, and she had everything that Brett gave me. I just sent her the email, sent her the text, sent her the email, and she printed it out, and she had it down to every hour, what number of meal I was supposed to eat, when I was supposed to eat it, when I was supposed to go to sleep, all the supplementation, everything was ready to go. I didn't have to think about things like that. All I had to do was just go do it. And I've said this in the past, and I'll say it again. Brett, he would put the plan together. Tiffany would set the meals, cook the meals, set the times. All I did was just do it. I went to the gym, I went to work, came home, got the rest, worked out with my buddy Alex, and everything else was taken care of for me. So it's definitely a team effort. I might be up there on stage alone. I might be picking up the awards, but it's definitely a team effort. And all of you, everybody that I've mentioned and beyond, you're a part of this. You're a part of this success. Guys, I do plan on this being it. I know that there's a lot of people that say, you know what, this is, you're not done. You're not done. Maybe I'm not. Maybe but it's not right away. I promise you that. Maybe when I turn 60, there might be a spark that's lit again to do this again. But guys, for now, I've done everything that I set out to do. Actually, I did way more than I ever set out to do. I never planned on winning a state title. I certainly didn't plan on winning a national title. And to think that I would win a pro title, yeah, that's not. I mean, it was a childhood dream. Yeah, it was there. And I pray that that everybody is able to do something like that. Is to be able to have a childhood dream that comes true. But all it takes is absolutely the stubborn tenacity of an old man to be able to get there. This is 35 years. Most people have they've either reached that goal, reached that pinnacle of what they wanted to do, or they gave up. Well, I never reached it, never did it as in my 20s, 30s, or 40s. I finally did it in my 50s. I was just too damn stubborn to give up. Love you guys. Thank you so much. Long video, but I appreciate you if you did make it through it watching. And I appreciate every single one of you. Thanks.